Hello everybody, I'm Ernest. So what we're doing today is water heater flushing out and replacing the anode, or is that right pronounced wrong? This particular device is also the plug on your water heater that holds the water in. You just remove it and all the water comes out, and then you flush it, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And so let me tell you why I'm replacing this in the first place, because I learned something. So about a week ago, I noticed the hot water that was coming out of my faucet and everything else. That's hot water, just the hot water side, not the cold water side in my RV, was rusty color, like dirt or something like that. Now, it just so happened that week or so, somewhere around that time frame, they were doing water line repairs to the RV park where I live. And usually when they do that, there is dirt and settlement, and I'll usually go out to the hose and disconnect it and run the faucet and allow the dirt and particles to come out of my faucet, and then I reconnect it and everything's fine. So, but that wasn't it, and it was just on the hot water side. And so I said, is there something in my water heater? And so I let it run and run and run till all the hot water run out, and just keep running, and it kept coming out, just dirty water keep coming out. Didn't really know what it was. And then I took the plug out, and I didn't really know about these things in the water heater. And I took it out, and I saw that there was just a wire that came out. All this had eroded away, but I didn't know any better. And I flushed the tank out, and it was coming out rusty for a long time. And then finally it cleared up, and I said, okay, maybe I got whatever was in there out of there. And then I went and I put it back in, and I filled it back up again. And again, it started to be rusty again. And I said, God darn it, what's going on? So I contact my RV repairman, and he said, do you have an aluminum tank? Do you have a steel tank? I didn't know. I really didn't pay attention to it. So in talking to him, he said, you probably have a steel tank, and your anode, or whatever how you say it, anode is rusted out, and it is causing your tank to rust out. I've never replaced it. I know a few years ago they replaced the heating element in it, the RV technician, and maybe he replaced this. I'm pretty sure he did, because these are pretty cheap. I bought a 2-pack. It comes in here with 2 of them and some Teflon tape to seal the threads for $13 from Amazon. I'll put that link in there in the description if you're interested. And so anyway, that was what the issue was. And so I'm going to flush the tank and replace the anode. And I know somebody in the comments is going to say, that's not how you pronounce it. Okay. Anyway, this one is 4.5 inches long with a 1/2 inch diameter rod. They have longer ones and bigger ones. I don't know what the difference is. This is the one that the technician sent me a link to buy, and I bought it, and I'm going to replace it today. And so let's do this. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is shut off the water and shut off the power. Let me go ahead and, oh sorry, and shut off the power. If you want to disconnect it is another way too. Anyway, so shut off the water and shut off the power. Now the reason why you shut off the power is the heating element that's in there will continue to run and you'll burn it out because there'll be no water in it after it drains down to a certain level. How do I know? I did it. All right. Here's the water heater in question on my particular model. I'm trying to find out what brand it is, but I don't know. Let me get. So I have a ratchet, a drive, and then this one happens to be 7/8 of an inch long. So I'm gonna take it out. Oh, what happened? My dumb ass just forgot that I turned the power off. That's an electric impact driver, and you need power to do that. So let me turn it back on and then I'll turn it back off. All right, so let's try this again. This is a 7/8 ratchet, socket. Oh boy. I just got hot water sent all over me. I've never had that happen before. So I don't even know where the plug went. Anyway, so that's the water is coming out. And it's coming out kind of slow because there's no ventilation. So I'm probably gonna go open the faucet, and that way some air can come out in and it can drain properly. What a dumbass. Okay, so I went and opened my faucets and everything, but it's still draining out slow. And there is a pop-out vent right here that you can open, and it'll let air in, so it'll drain. It's built there for in case the pressure builds up. The pressure will, after it gets to a certain PSI or whatever, it'll come out and allow the water to come up instead of exploding. You know, but it's coming out slowly. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the faucet back on so that the water pressure can flush it out, and because there's settlements in your water tank. So over time, the settlements were built in at the bottom of your tank, and built up, and so it's a good idea. Let me turn the water back on to let it flush out. So let's go check this out. All right, so there you go. Water's it's coming out. It's still a little warm, so that tells me it's not completely drained out. I think this tank is like 6 gallons or so. And some people get like a wire and stick it inside of the hole. Hey, how you doing? Stick it inside the hole and use the wire to flush out any sediment on the bottom. So you can just run it in there. I need a coat hanger or something. I didn't come too well prepared for this. Okay, so it's been running for a little bit. I couldn't find a wire to stick in there. The water is cold, so all the hot water's out. Oh look, here's the anode that was in there, and I had cut the little wire off there because it looked all rusty. I put it back in there until my part came in. So let me go shut the water off, and then we can put the new anode in there and fill it up. Okay, so here is the Teflon tape. Now, this right direction is tightening, so that's how you want to lay down the Teflon tape. in the direction that it tightens, because if you do it the other way, it could unravel. And you just put in just a little bit in there. This is to ensure the seal, and break it off, and there it's sealed. Okay, so just out to a trickle. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in there. Get the wrench. I don't know if I'm going to use the impact, because it's really strong and I don't want to break something else. But anyway, you do that and you fill it back up with water. And that's all there is to it. And you're going to fill it with water, of course, when and turn your power back on. Once the tank completely fills up, go inside, you know, maybe before you even put the power on, turn on your faucet so the water will be going through, especially on the hot side, so that you know that the tank is full when the water is starting to come out. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.